Hey fellas, it's 265 Chevy here, two-car garage. Decided to make a video, give you an update on everything, what's been going on. I know y'all haven't seen me in a while, and there's been a reason to that. So let's get this turned around. Let me talk to y'all. Hey, how y'all doing? Well, it's been like this. Today is November 26th, the day before Thanksgiving. Got a little glare there. There you go. I can see better here. And I've been out of commission. November 17th, I had surgery. I had sinus surgery, all in my nose, and they cut all kind of stuff out. I had a sinus infection, been getting sick. So just went to the doctor Monday. They pulled all the splints out and the packing and all that good stuff. And I got to tell you, fellas, I've broken many bones. I've did all kind of stuff like that, but I've never had surgery on my face, even though it looks like I need surgery on my face. But I never had surgery on my face, and that was one of the most uncomfortable surgeries I've ever had to recover from. Now, I'm not totally recovered. I'm still bleeding on the inside because all the stuff they need to cut out. You know, I had a deviated spectrum or whatever, however you say it. Plus, I had, a nasal infection because my nasal cavity couldn't drain and all that other stuff. So I kept on getting colds and sick and y'all know. I mean, because I made videos, I've been out of commission, I was sick, blah, blah, blah. So hopefully this will clear a lot of this stuff up. Nothing's 100% guaranteed, just like anything in life and everything. So for the last week, I haven't done anything. Haven't, tried to do anything. Didn't want to do anything. So today, actually, I'm going to try to get out here and try to get the ball rolling again. Before the surgery, I got some things done, and I'll show what I had to go do or whatever, and I'll show you all that and stuff like that. But I just kind of wanted to give you an update of what's going on and everything. Haven't worked on the transmission, pretty much stopped where it is there. Hopefully, maybe today, this afternoon, I'll be able to do that. Got some stuff for winter, that I picked up that should help out the garage, and I'll show you that in this video when I bring y'all upstairs or whatever. But it wasn't a pleasant surgery. I would say the first 3 days was miserable. I know a lot of people get it done. It's probably some of you guys out in YouTube lands have it done, so y'all kind of know what I'm talking about. Scott, I'm sorry for the shaky cam. I'm a little, shaky. But pain medication did help a little bit. Wasn't 100%, but it did help. But let me show y'all what I got going here today. It's enough about me. See, I would think probably like November 15th or whatever, I went and picked up. Let me show y'all this. 9 boards, about 13 or 14 feet long. This is for the kitchen. So this is going to be like a kitchen video type thing today. Excuse me, and what I'm going to do with this today is de-nail it, clean everything, and come on, Zeke. Hey, I'm going to play with you in a minute. De-nail it and clean it up a little bit. But these are the boards that are going to replace those boards that were cut out, so I can have a perfect old floor. This stuff is pretty expensive. I had to go to a salvage yard, like for houses or whatever. So I had to find pretty much the width and the thickness of the boards to kind of to match mine. It's the same kind of wood. It's pine. It's a hard pine. It's old, like 100 and something years old. It's $6 a linear feet. So this is, you're looking at about, for 9 boards, you're looking almost about $300 right here, just so I can match my wood flooring. And talking to the lady, and it's old pine. Well, the pond that they used back in the olden days is almost extinct. I mean, they still have a few trees, but it's all government protected, so they can't cut down those type of trees anymore. So you can't buy the stuff new. So you have to buy it old, and you know, they pull out all the old houses that, you know, they were going to tear down and stuff like that. So they have a lot of this old flooring. They're all different thicknesses and sizes and stuff like that. And I was just lucky to be able to find some that'll work. So I'm gonna repair what I have here, clean it up, de-nail it, and get it ready for to install it up in the kitchen. You know, it still needs to be sanded. Watch out, Zeke. Move. Now, of course, I pulled out, you know, out from underneath the house or whatever, some old weather boards, some 2x4s, and that's going to be all for, you know, the side of the house over here. I'm going to start ripping off that side, because I need to rip off the side and, you know, replace all that to run the new plumbing and all that stuff in there. So let me bring y'all upstairs. Y'all take a walk with me. Let's take a walk. He's going up my back stairs. These are stairs that I have to climb all the time to bring all my stuff in the attic where I store everything. I don't know if it's going to kill me or keep me young. It's probably going to kill me. Alright. So this is the flooring that it's going to replace from this whole section right here. It's going to replace all that flooring right there. So it's about 14 feet long, and you can see it gets shorter. It's got like an angle there, and it comes over there and it's got an angle also. So it goes about from 14 feet to maybe 8 foot. So I did that to replace this flooring. Okay, in the meantime, before the surgery, I got all the tile pulled up off the floors. There was another job. You remember the tiles on the floor, just like that underneath the door. Every tile was touched by hand, removed with a hammer, a putty knife, or a wide putty knife, or, you know, like a spatula that you put mud on. Different tools, and everyone was touched that way. All the black stuff was removed, enough to, when you sand the floor, it ain't gonna gum up the sandpaper that bad. This was a hell of a job. This was very time consuming, very labor intensive, but I got it done. And I did it all by myself. You know, my wife couldn't help me. She's still dealing with her shoulder. And bless her heart, you know, it makes her feel bad that she can't be in here, but like I tell her, you know, she needs to get healthy, and don't worry, there's enough work that when she does get healthy that, you know, she'll have more than enough work to do. You know, the other situations that we've been dealing with, my mother had 84 years old. She had skin cancer on her nose and different parts of her face. Yesterday, which was the 25th, she had a second surgery. One of the skin cancer was on the bridge of her nose. They actually had to cut all that out, which kind of pretty much cut all the meat out all the way down to the bone. And then they had to do a flap, and you know, they had to cut her up there and made a flap and put the new skin, because they couldn't graft skin on her nose because there was no meat left to make a blood supply. So that was pretty intensive. That was done right before I had my surgery. So for the last half month, pretty much my whole family's been dealing either with doctors, going to doctors, hospitals, surgeries. So I can't wait till 2014 ends and go into 2015, and hopefully it'll be a lot better, you know. But it is what it is, and In life, sometimes you got to deal with situations that you don't want to deal with, but you got to deal with them anyway. Other things stop and new things begin. I'm not worried about it. The project is where it's at. All my projects are where they at. Only thing you can do is day by day, try your hardest, and you can just move on. You know. But on a lighter note, I'm getting ready for winter. Now, our winter is nothing like you guys up north, but a guy that I know was moving, and he's throwing away, not throwing away, but he was getting rid of the burner and the tank. So I tested them out. They work. I got them. Got a little smaller tank downstairs. That's the top. Now I saw that Slow SRT had one of these in his garage, and seems like it works pretty good. So that's why when I saw it, I noticed it, and I remembered it from his videos. So I jumped on it. I got two of them. And I got 2 cylinders. So I got one of the cylinders filled up downstairs. I'll bring this downstairs and get it set up in the garage, so on the cold nights when I don't have nothing to do upstairs, I can go down there and do a little work on the cars and stuff, but I'll be comfortable. Because before, the cold never really messed with me. Kind of loved it. But now, since I'm getting older, it seems like I get cold. I'm getting a lot colder. So, I don't know. I always used to laugh at these old people that, you know, saying old, that, you know, they would have their houses like 100 degrees. Well, I'm kind of understanding why now. I'm learning a lot more when I get older, why people do what they did when I was younger, and I see the old people doing what they do. So maybe I should have kept my comments to myself. But anyway, I'm going to end this video. This is where we at. This is where I'm starting today. It's probably around, I don't know, 11:30, 12 o'clock, somewhere around there. I already ate lunch, so I'm going to go start denailing. I got another video that I'm going to post up after this one. It's going to be talking about some rust issues. But you'll be able to look at that video, and I'll explain that when I make that video. So, I still feel a little bit discomfort in my nasal passage and stuff like that, but, you know, to be honest with you guys, I'm tired of kind of looking at YouTube videos and not really doing anything, so I want to try to get the ball rolling again. So I'm not really going to video any of me cleaning any of these boards, any of that stuff. Y'all kind of have a good idea how that kind of works, denailing and stuff. So I just want to get the project back rolling and try to start getting a couple little things done here and there. So let me start uploading this video right here. Start bringing this downstairs, you know, put it away so when it gets cold, I'll have some heat, and we'll go forward. And tomorrow's Thanksgiving, so I want to wish y'all a blessed Thanksgiving. And what you have to be thankful for, look around. Look at your friends. Look at your mom and dad if you still have them. Look at your kids. Life is grand if you just look at the small things. Don't worry about the big things. Just look at the small things, and you know what you have thankful for. And just really look at the sky. You're here. You can do another day. You can try a little harder the next day. So the good Lord gave you the opportunities to do that. So I think that's what we have to be thankful for. And another thing, we live in a free country. A country that you can do those things without being looked at and telling what you can do and what you can't do. That's another good reason to be thankful for. So y'all have a great day and have a blessed Thanksgiving. And I wish y'all the luck on y'all projects and y'all lives. And y'all take it easy. Later.